Today we're going to be talking about the best item in Fortnite, and no, it's not a new item. This item has actually existed already for a few months. We're talking about the exotic Snowball Launcher. You might be asking, has Epic recently buffed or changed this item? No, it's still the exact same and works the same way from release, but people figured out a way to make it useful. Not just useful, this was absolutely game breaking. They used it to dominate the FNCS qualifiers week 2. 100 of the best players in North America were competing in this tournament, and the team that was using the Snowball Launcher ended up winning 2 of the 6 games that they played. And they used an item that most people would not spend gold on buying, and they actually farmed the gold during the game to use it. And I'm going to explain how this worked and why it was so effective in the highest level of Fortnite competition. Their track record during the tournament was 2nd, 8th, 1st, 3rd, and 1st. And their strategy and approach definitely revolved around the Snowball Launcher. I'm actually going to go over the footage of Colazzo and his team dominating in this tournament with the Snowball Launcher and explain to you how perfectly they used it to win this tournament. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, ladies and gentlemen, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Thank you very much. So what's with the Snowball Launcher? I'm going to give you guys a quick recap as to what this item did. It shot a snowball, and instead of doing damage, it would explode in a radius, and everybody in that area would have ice cold feet, and it would start sliding around. It would sometimes be used for mobility purposes. If you have it, you can use it to kind of slide around. When the Snowball Launcher came out, I honestly said it was the worst exotic to ever come out, because I just didn't really feel like it had a strong use. But with how limited rocket ammo is, you couldn't even really use it that much. But these guys figured out how dangerous and effective it can be. Something you got to remember is that exotic items are not really used in competitive. In arena, you don't start with, an insane amount of gold. Like, you can farm up thousands of gold and spend it as you please in regular matches. But in arena, you only spawn in with 50 gold. You would have to farm up that gold during that single match. And it can be pretty challenging to do, especially when everyone in the game is very good and they're competitive. So it's harder to do bounties, because if you try to do a bounty, you're probably going to end up getting a bounty on Booga or clicks. But around Snowmando, there's actually a bunch of different small quests you can do, like farming metal and breaking sinks and bathtubs. And if you're smart and quick enough, you can probably get the 400 gold that you need to buy the Snowball Launcher. Since the exotics are not really seen or used in competitive, people are actually not prepared to deal with this. You're going to see clips of people getting hit with the Snowball Launcher, and they're completely confused as to why they're sliding around. It doesn't even process in their brain that somebody actually went out of their way to go buy the exotic Snowball Launcher. A player by the name of Spud Light, a pro console player, finally figured out a way to make this Snowball Launcher pretty useful. He realized a big thing that millions of Fortnite players kind of overlooked regarding the Snowball Launcher. The freeze effect actually applies through builds. So even if you're fully boxed up, if somebody shoots a Snowball Launcher at your builds, it will go through the builds. A clip from Spudlight actually took off on social media. He was in the FNCS semifinals, and he took high ground 1 versus 3 against one of the best trios in North America, Commandment, Edgy, and Scented. He shot the Snowball Launcher from underneath, and it hit their high ground, and they ended up sliding all over the place. The thing about pro Fortnite, it's all about keeping the high ground and maintaining it. When you're on the high ground, you can kind of see everything around you. You can get easy kills and eliminations, and it's hard to fight when somebody has the high ground above you. So this is the perfect counter for people who are standing on top of the high grounds, especially because they build a bunch of floors and pyramids, and the pyramids is a perfect way to slide off of your high ground and lose control. The best part about it is once you actually take height from people and you have the Snowball Launcher, nobody is going to be able to challenge you, because if anybody starts building up to try to take height from you, all you have to do is shoot the Snowball Launcher at them. It's not just effective for keeping height or taking it, it's also very effective for racking up eliminations against the players that are beneath you. Since the zone is so small and it does 10 damage per second, getting hit with a snowball and then ending up sliding into the storm is going to be very deadly. Most of these players are already very low on health and materials. So this is how the conversation started around the exotic, the Snowball Launcher. Is it that effective? Well, this NA team consisting of Colazzo, DeRoller, and Class decided to try out the Snowball Launcher for themselves in the Week 2 FNCS qualifiers. I'm about to watch some of the compilations of them using the Snowball Launcher in action. Bear in mind, the person we're watching, Colazzo, is not actually using the Snowball Launcher. His teammate Class is the one using it. As you can see, they're landing caddy corner and they're grabbing the quests. This first quest is harvesting metal. You got to farm up 200 metal. And there's a couple other quests, but all you need is 400 gold. Now that he has the 400 gold, as you can see, he's even willing to go into Storm to grab the Snowball Launcher. Class has it. He calls him to hit them with the Snowball Launcher. They end up getting an elimination. You see, they're trying to take the high ground right now. And that team is the team they were trying to take. As you can see, he's just shot them with the Snowball Launcher from underneath. And that player who was above them actually slid off and fell down. Here he's about to use it again. He just hit the players up top with the Snowball Launcher. And now they're going to push up and take the high ground. Once those players get hit with the Snowball, it's very hard for them to keep high ground because they're not able to move effectively. Now they have the high ground and they're going to use the Snowball Launcher offensively. So now he's going to shoot it down at the players beneath them. And look at the kill feed. He just got 1, 2, 3 kills right there. This is a POV of a player, Ronaldo, getting hit with the Snowball Launcher. As you can see, he's getting hit through his builds. And now he's having a hard time moving back. Obviously, people are not expecting this stuff. And it's just easy wins for Colosso and his team. As you can see, that other team is trying to take height from them. He's going to shoot the snowball at them. And that team just has to back down. He just shot a snowball at that team. He has 5 more snowballs to shoot. You can see that guy sliding. He had ice on his feet as he was jumping across.
Yeah, wait, save it. Save it till the zone's too small so you hit everyone.
Now they're saving the Snowball Launcher because the smaller the zone, the easier it's going to be to hit these players as they're all kind of stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, we win this. He's literally like tanking the zone hard. I'm not going to give him the kill. Yeah.
Another easy win. Guys, this lobby is stacked with some of the best players in the world. It is not easy to come out on top, but that Snowball Launcher is just so effective and people don't know how to counter it. I honestly don't even know what I would do if I was rotating in an end game and I started sliding around like that. I want to give a shout out to Colosso. He's a really good controller player, very smart and very good pro player who has done very well. Check out his YouTube channel and his Twitch channel. I'm going to be linking it in the description down below if you want to show him some love. I do have a feeling that Epic might vault this Snowball Launcher, and I'll tell you why. People were using the exotic Storm Scout Sniper in competitive not too long ago, and it was a big competitive advantage. Epic actually ended up removing the exotic Storm Scout Sniper. The Snowball Launcher only recently got discovered, and it might feel a little bit cheap because there's only one of them on the map. Whatever team is landing caddy corner is pretty much the team that's going to be able to purchase it. Epic might not like the idea of everybody focusing on one part of the map and one item to compete in the tournament. So they might end up vaulting the exotic Snowball Launcher from competitive. It just goes to show that when an item gets added to the game, people might not know its true potential until much later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.